Hello, friends. It is Tuesday afternoon, about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are now December the 8th, 2020, and I can't believe how close we are getting to winter break, Christmas holidays, and it seems totally surreal that we are clocking our way towards 2021. It seems, I feel like time kind of stopped around March 2020, but obviously time has kept going on and we are now here near the end of 2020. So welcome to all of you who are tuning in to my weekly Facebook Live. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I like to call my business world Stampin' for Fun, because I started this totally for fun. I started stamping for fun. I started sharing stamping with others for fun. And who knew it would grow into a very happy little business for me. So I've been really enjoying my time as a demonstrator. I've been enjoying all the wonderful people I've gotten to meet. And even though my regular classes have taken a turn for the virtual Zoom kind of classes, I am still glad that we have a way to connect. And even this Facebook Live is a great way to connect. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Kathy. Oh, great. You guys found me. I know it's like, okay, I'm going to tell you something. It's like a bomb went off here today. Today was one of the most disorganized days I've had in a little while. Do you guys ever have days like that where it's like, whew, it feels like everything is all over the place? And let me tell you, I was super proud of myself last night. I scheduled the email to go out this morning about the sale. So if you guys didn't know that there's a big closeout sale, clearance rack sale with Stampin' Up. So I was so proud of myself. I thought, I'm going to be organized. So I scheduled it, and I even scheduled a Facebook post in my group. So that's all good. And then the morning started off okay, but then things started going all crazy. I've been waiting for a shipment to arrive. I've accepted in my heart, well, 2 big shipments actually. I've almost accepted in my heart that they're lost. And so I was trying to prep all my class packets without the stuff that I had, but I had borrowed stuff from some wonderful team members and trying to put that together. But then of course, I'm very excited for everybody who wanted to get some things off the clearance rack and was messaging me. So I was trying to kind of do that. And then my mom called and told me that she might have to take my dad to the hospital. So I'm like, oh no. And then at the same time, I was just, I don't know, trying to do some other little things. So anyway, this whole basement is like a bomb went off here. So if you ever have days like that, you are my people. You understand what it's like. But I am so glad that I am still able to be with you here on a Tuesday afternoon. And I'm warning you now, I was not able to clean up my desk before I started, but I do have a plan of what I'm going to share with you today. So I'm going to be sharing some stamping. And who remembers what the product of the month is this month? Oh, and just a heads up. Yes, sorry, I didn't even finish. I hope my dad is okay too. We're not really sure. I guess he was feeling dizzy, and because they're older, I think. And my mom didn't even know anything about telehealth. Like, she's texting me, she's like, your dad won't go to the hospital, but he almost fell. And anyway, so I was like, well, you should call telehealth and just see what they say. She didn't even know about that number. So I gave her that number, and I guess they suggested that he go. So that helped him at least go, because my dad is one of these older generation people that you don't do anything about your health. I guess you just assume you're getting older, and if you don't feel well, then it's just normal and part of aging or something. So even though my mom and I are telling him other things, he wanted to just sit at home, I guess. But anyway, I haven't heard any news from then. I'm sure you'll hear. I wasn't even sure whether I could get on today, because I thought, okay, if I have to go to the hospital, maybe I'll just tell you guys I wouldn't, but I haven't heard anything. So I'm hoping it's one of those no news is good news type of thing. I mean, I called him and I talked to him and he sounded fine and everything. So, but anyway, thank you for everyone's concern. We're just going to carry on here. We're going to be in our little stamping bubble, and sometimes it's easier that way. Okay. Stamp set of the month. Each month, if you haven't tuned in before, I like to focus on kind of one product and show you different ways to use that product all month on my Tuesday lives. But this month is a little special because I am going to take a couple weeks off in December. So I know you guys understand how important family time is and taking a little break. So, so I did 2 projects last week, and then I'm going to do one today, and then I think there'll be one next week. Yes, I think that's correct. There'll be, what day are we? Yeah, there'll be one next week, and then I'll be taking the rest of the month off from Tuesday at 2s. Okay, so just to give you a heads up about that, so you're not surprised when I don't tune in on the 22nd of December or whatever. How are you guys all doing? Keep commenting. I do love to read your comments, and it also makes me feel like I'm not all alone talking to myself. Although I talk to myself all the time, but it is great to read your comments, and I love to enter you into a little drawing when you comment or share the video. So please, it's just my way of sharing stamping with others. It's just my way of connecting with you. So I love to read your comments. So speaking of that, last week's winner is Debbie Short. So yay, I think I have your address because I think you actually won a few weeks ago. So that's the thing with my little raffles and little giveaways. It is so much easier to win with me than winning with the lottery. So your chances are very good when you comment or you enter any of my little opportunities to win prizes. I love to give away prizes. Oh, Carrie's off work today. Oh, I hope you're taking some time to rest. We all need a little bit of time to rest. Oh, Kathy, see? You're my person. Messy desk. We're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what I'm hoping to do today is I'm going to share my project with you using the Cute Fruit stamp set. And then if I can find anything on my desk here. And then what I wanted to do is a kind of a little walkthrough of the holiday catalog, because Stampin' Up! Has announced which items are not carrying over. Okay, so they call it the closeout sale, a retiring sale. So not everything is discounted, but everything is while supplies last. So now is the time. If you've got some things from the holiday catalog that you didn't get around to ordering or getting, we are down to the last chance. So I might do a little walkthrough just to show you some things. You might see me running around my basement showing, because I have samples all over this basement. I have them on the shelf over here. I've got them on the countertop over there. I've got them lying in a bag over here. So I might be running around to grab everything because I didn't get a chance to grab everything, just to show you samples of some of the things that'll be leaving. So if you've never tuned in before, I mean, those of you that tune in regularly, obviously you keep tuning in and it doesn't bother you that I'm probably not movie star, totally organized professional, but please know that in my stamping business, I just do whatever I can to serve you guys, even if sometimes I'm a little bit too many balls juggling. And it's only because I love what I do, and it's because I really believe in what I do. I believe stamping is a great way to serve others, and it's a great way to even help ourselves just with a little creative therapy. So yes, so I keep doing what I do, and part of me wants to say, like, sometimes I look a bit disorganized because it's kind of like a one-man show, but I don't want to say it's a one-man show because I have so many wonderful helpers, like Carrie's daughter, you know, some of my team members. Even last night, so many of my team members chipped in to loan me stuff because my shipments are lost who knows where. So I don't want to say I'm a one-man show, but sometimes it feels like, oh, there's a lot going on. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say I'm just to warn you guys, what you see is what you get. Totally real over here. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let me flip the camera around. I did remember to set up my mount. Yes, Kathy, your moose is in that shipment that is not showing updated tracking. So I will definitely let you know. You will probably hear my squeals of delight when the orders that seem to be stuck in transit arrive. So you will hear my squeals of delight all the way up to where you are in Stouffville. I don't really think they're lost. I think it's a pandemic, and I think shipping is very backed up, and there's only so much they can ship, and so many people working at one time with the social distancing. So I'm not mad at anybody. It is what it is. So anyway, let me flip the camera around. Let's see what we can get doing today. Oh, it's good to chat with you guys. Okay, let's flip this around here. And I'm so glad that you're here. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, this looks good. And we'll get a little bit of, see if we can get some light here. Okay, I've lost my glasses in the mess, so we're not going to worry about it. Maybe they'll turn up. Okay, so yes, this is the correct host code. Yay. So if you see anything you like, first of all, you all hopefully have gone to my website today to check out what the deals are. So if you haven't, all you have to do is go to genevieve.stampinup.net and click the Shop Now button and go ahead and shop. Today is a wonderful day to shop because of the closeout sales, because of the clearance rack update. Things have been flying off the shelves, and it's only while supplies last. So if you haven't gone to check out what's on sale, make sure you do that. Make sure to use this host code when you are checking out, because I do have a special offer for December that any online orders will using this host code, $60 or more, will get a free class in the mail. And it'll be showcasing the projects that I've been showing this month. So in case you forgot, these were the projects from last week. So I would cut everything for you, have it ready in envelopes, and I'll mail it out to you kind of at the end of the month or beginning of January. For anyone who used that host code. Now, if your order is $200 or more, do not use the host code so that you can get the Stampin' Rewards. Stampin' Up! Gives you free product when your order is $200 or more. So don't use the host code, but do make sure that my name is in the top left corner when you're shopping, and then I'll still put you on the list to receive the free class in the mail, the Make and Take projects. Okay, so these were the two that I showed last week. I was really focusing on simple stamping and the simple things that you need to get started stamping if you've never stamped before. It's always good to get back to the basics anyway. Stamps, ink, and paper, that's our basics. But today I thought we'd jazz it up and take it to another level. So I'm trying to see a bit of my tabletop here. Okay, so I haven't pre-cut anything, so you guys will get the pleasure of seeing everything as it transpires. Today I am going to use some of the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. I'm looking for a particular pattern here. Yep, I'll use this pattern here. It's bright, it's colorful. This paper is great because one side it sort of has an ombre effect, and the other side is like the party side, where all the colors are put together to kind of create these different backgrounds. So that's from the annual catalog. And so I'm going to use a bit of the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. And then if you guys didn't know, on the back of our Designer Series paper, first of all, they're double-sided, which is fantastic, but it also gives the colors that are used in the paper. So when I kind of looked at the colors, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick Melon Mambo, because I think that's in there. So let me get some of the Melon Mambo cardstock. Just like last week when I was using colors from the Brights family, I think I'm just going to keep going on that trend, because who can't use a little bright colors to cheer us up these days. Okay, so Melon Mambo, a tried and true pink color. I am going to just slice it here because I don't need the whole... Oh, I'm going to use, let me just make sure, because what I'm going to use today is one of these products that I can't believe is retiring. I actually really hoped that they would carry over because they're so versatile, are these celebration dies. So if you haven't seen these before, it's because they're a little bit hidden in the catalog. They were not the first thing that I saw, but I'm so glad I did nab them because I want to show you this cute little treat holder that actually I received it from Maureen. I think she's on today. And so I thought I'd show you how I made it. I posted it on my blog earlier this week too, I think, but not with this color paper, but same idea. So I just wanted to remind you guys, the celebration dies are only available while supplies last. I didn't get a chance to check if they were discounted or not. I can certainly check the list, but okay, so they are layered, so there's all different sizes. Hi Gail, good to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, so let's die cut these. Okay, so I kind of took the largest celebration die and the second largest celebration die, and then I'm going to die cut them out using our cut and emboss machine. So let's get our friend here. Oh, the other thing that's in my shipment that has not yet arrived is the mini cut and emboss machine. And I sure hope it shows up soon. Okay, so let's get our platforms. And I know those of you who tune in regularly will know that I do enjoy having the plates numbered, so it helps you to know what order to put everything in. So we've got platform 1, and then when you're using dies, you need also number 2. It's all pictured here for you, so it's not too hard. And then my well-loved plates, which are labeled number 3. So everything kind of goes in order there. And we'll cut this shape out. Okay, you guys curious what I'm going to make? Although Maureen probably already knows. But the rest of you might not know. Okay, so we're just going to roll that through. Okay, and if you're just tuning in, don't be shy. Please say hello. It makes me feel like we're together as we can be when we're staying socially distant. Okay. And then also when you comment, you can tell me about what you've been crafting. Have you guys been making your Christmas cards? I've been slowly sending them out. I'm setting a goal of kind of sending out 10 a day just to have a goal. Otherwise, even though I make Christmas cards so much, I forget to send them out. Okay. Oh, the celebration dies are 50% off, Louise says. Okay, even more reason why you should be nabbing them. I did check, though, before I came on to make sure they weren't sold out, because things are only while supplies last. And there would be nothing worse than me showing you something you can't buy, right? That would be upsetting. Okay, so as of whenever I checked, 1 o'clock, these were still available. Okay. Oh, you've been working on holiday cards too? That's great. Okay, so I think that's all I need this baby for, so I'm going to move it away. I love how easily it folds up. Okay, so I think it might be hard to see in the video, but this is really quite a generous size, this die. So I'll hold it to the back of a card so that you can kind of see how large it is. Okay, so a die like this would be fantastic for scrapbooking as a journaling box, right? Wouldn't that make a great journaling box for the scrapbooking? But I'm going to make something else today. I'm kind of going to make a treat holder. Okay, so then what we'll do is I'm going to adhere this on to here. Ideally, I want to use my liquid glue, but I feel like it's been running out a little bit. Let's see. Running low on my liquid glue. Oh yeah, we got a little bit. So the trick with this liquid glue, I think this is my personal trick, I don't know if it's like a known trick, is not to put too much and also not to go too close to the edge because you don't want it to leak out the sides. Okay, it is a very, very strong adhesive, so use less than you think you need to is my tip with that. Okay, but one of the benefits of it is you have a little bit of movement and play before it kind of dries. Okay, I'm having trouble reading the comments. I'm seeing people comment, having a little trouble reading it because I've lost my glasses somewhere. Oh, I see them. Okay, I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay. I can't really run to get my glasses because you know my fear. If you've joined me before, my deep fear is I'm going to trip on something, and on live Facebook Live, you'll hear me crashing to the ground and screaming or something. Anyway, okay, so I try to walk very gingerly and carefully. So this die, you'll see that there is a little divot right here. So that's kind of where the center is. So what I'm trying to do is create a score line about 1/2 inch on either side of this little divot. Okay, so the Stampin' Up! Trimmer has a little marking. You can go on either side. There's like markings on this side, markings on this side. What we're looking for is 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm just going to move the divot basically 1/2 inch over, and then I will use this kind of gray blade, and that is the scoring tool. Okay, so I'm going to create a score line 1/2 inch on this side, and then 1/2 inch on the other side. It's hard because you can't quite see the markings underneath it, but okay. We don't have to be perfect. Okay, but I don't know if you can see. Yes! Oh, Debbie. Okay, she's talking about how it would make a great shaped card. So, okay. So can you see the score lines there? Okay. So you can fold on the score lines. Okay, so I found it helpful to adhere the paper first so that you can kind of fold it all together. Okay, and then I'm just going to match up the little notch at the top. Just use a regular hole punch and slip that in and punch a little hole. Okay, and so can you see how this would become a treat holder? Okay, and then I'm going to use this ribbon from the Flowers for Every Season. It almost has like a linen look to it. And then we can pop that ribbon through the hole. Okay, and we'll snip that off. So I guess I could have made, you can imagine, of course, that you could make this using any kind of DSP. If we were having Christmas dinner, we could make table favors, but you know, since I'd be dropping off Christmas dinner to my parents and my in-laws, maybe I could still make the table favors and just include it in the box of turkey dinner that I'm going to give them, because we're going to eat together over Zoom. Okay, so just like that. And then, like, I think a nice size chocolate bar would fit really nicely in here. So I brought down like a granola bar, but the granola bars I use are pretty skinny ones. So I think you could even maybe fit 2 in here. Let's see if we could even fit 2. Yep, I tied it a bit tight, but you could fit 2 in there. Okay, isn't that a neat treat holder? So why don't we use our stamp set to just decorate it up a bit? Okay, I'll take these out so that... Okay, so let's use our feature stamp set today. I hope these bright colors are making you feel cheerful. They're kind of cheering me up, these bright colors. Eh? I should have put a little more in here so that this piece isn't popping out. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's use our feature stamp set. Whoa, all this mess. You can't see it on the camera, but it's like a pile here. Okay, so I thought, because last week I used the banana, I used the pineapple last week, so I thought today I'd use the little watermelon. So let's get some Whisper White cardstock here. And what we can create. Okay, so this is, I love to save all my scraps, so don't mind all the raggedy edges. I'm always saving my scraps because that's what crafters do, right? Okay, let's see whether we can get this. Here we go. Now, when we're using photopolymer stamps, we don't have to be alarmed that the ink stains the stamp, because once you clean the stamp, it's clean, it's fine, but the red color does stay on the stamp, but it doesn't harm it in any way. Wow, I'm using Melon Mambo, but it's really dark. It's obviously very well juiced up. Okay, and so let me show you how I clean it. I have a couple cleaning systems, but I'm going to use the tried and true, the Stampin' Scrub. The Stampin' Scrub has tiny teardrops in one corner, so that's the side you know that you can spray your cleaning mist on. Okay, and what I do is I just stamp off the extra ink and just do a scrub on here. Okay, and then the other side is for the drying. Okay, so if you don't have a Stampin' Scrub, I'd seriously recommend getting one. It's super useful. Super useful. You can just purchase anything that you're seeing here on my online store, genevieve.stampinup.net, and click the Shop Now button. And make sure to use the host code so that I can give you the make and takes. I will pre-cut everything for you, and then you get the fun of assembling it. If you don't have the Cute Fruit stamp set to kind of finish up the projects, you can certainly use your own stamp set that you have, or of course you can add that to your shopping cart and it'll help you finish the projects. Okay, so let's keep going. There is a little rind as part of the Cute Fruit stamp set. And at first when I used it, I thought I had to make the rind match up exactly with the bottom of the watermelon. But then it didn't look quite right and I couldn't figure out why. And then I remembered it's because normally there's kind of like the white part and then the green rind. So now I don't even worry about trying to match it up exactly, because the white part is kind of normal. It's kind of part of the watermelon. See? It's better with the little white space in between. So this is the Melon Mambo, and then this is the Granny Apple Green ink. So we saw the Granny Apple Green last week. So I thought I'd reintroduce it back here. That's why these colors are great when you're using this Cute Fruit stamp set, these bright, cheerful colors. Okay, and then we'll use the little sentiment. There's a sentiment that goes right along with it. It says, "You're one in a melon." That's cute, right? Okay, so you're one in a melon. So this would be a great little treat to cheer someone up. So I'm just putting it right on top there. Okay, see, this is a little treat you could leave in someone's mailbox, on their desk at work, to brighten someone's day. These bright colors of our little treat packet with a little chocolate bar or gum or something like that inside would be really, really nice. Okay, and then I'm going to use this lovely label punch. It's a pretty generous size. It's a pretty big size, so I think I can get most of it in there. A little bit of the watermelon's cut off, but I think we're okay. Okay, and there we go. We've got a little tag. We could either put it as a tag and use some linen thread here, or we can put it on here. What do you think is better? Do you want it hanging off as a tag or putting it right on top? I don't know which I like better. I think I like it right on top. I think I'll just use some dimensionals and just stick it on top. Now, to find the dimensionals in the chaos. Here we go. Perfect. So we'll just, for a piece this size, I think 2 is more than enough, because these are also very sticky. That's the one thing, you know, when you're purchasing Stampin' Up adhesives, you're not going to have a problem with them not sticking. Okay. There we go. You're one in a melon. Okay, so that's project number 3, and next week I'll be showing project number 4. And then all these things, I'd be happy to mail you the pieces for these projects, and then the mystery one we're doing next week. Simply by, if you place a minimum $60 order on my online store. So it's an online shopping special. And I'd be happy to mail them to you just as a little perk. Okay, I'd include the ribbon, whatever you need. You just use your stamps and ink to finish them off. I've had some people show me the projects that they've made with the pieces that they've received in the mail, and I love seeing them. It makes me so happy. So even if they don't have the same stamp set, they'll use whatever stamp set they have with the pieces that are pre-cut. And when they show me, it just, I can see the happiness that they had when they were making their projects. So I love to mail out little class kits like that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's project. Yeah. I should get some sort of, like, are there any chocolate bars with pink wrappers or watermelon flavored, like, candy? I don't know. Anyway, all I had at home was the little granola bars, but I'm sure you could put a chocolate bar or anything like that in there. Okay. Yay. Okay, so as promised, I wanted to do a quick walkthrough. Well, I don't know if it'll be super quick because there's a lot of things on sale. So there is a little, I tried to print out these lists. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about these ones. There's a couple of lists that are like the items that are leaving the holiday catalog, but they're going to show up in the next annual catalog, or they're going to show up in the next holiday catalog. So, oh yeah, watermelon gummies. I'm just reading the comments. That would be a great thing to slip inside there. Wouldn't that be so cute? I feel like I have to go out and buy some now to put it in there. Okay, so I'm not going to focus on those because it means that they're coming back. I really want you guys to be aware of the things that are not coming back, that are truly last chance. So someone gave me these lists, which are great, but even with my glasses, can't see them. So I tried to... my printer was not working, like to add to the chaos of today, right? I couldn't get my color printer to work. So I have this black and white version, but I think I also brought my holiday catalog. So I just figured we'd kind of go page by page, kind of go through so that you can see what is leaving. And then if any of you out there watching have any questions, go ahead and ask. I have my glasses now so I can read the comments. Okay, so we'll just start right at the beginning. Okay, this Joy of Sharing card kit is going to be leaving. I should look at this list to tell you if anything is discounted. So let's see if I can see them. Oh yes, this is discounted. I believe it is discounted. See, I can't read this tiny print. I want to say 30%. Okay, so it's regular $48. It's down to like 33, around 33. Okay, so that is that. This one also leaving us, the Tag Buffet kit. This one is 50% off, I believe. Okay, the project kit is 50% off. So I know it might be a little late for your holiday tags this year, but that's totally something that you could have them ready for next year. Okay, so again, you can always shop on my online store, but I do take orders. Like, you can just message me. Lots of people do that. Text me, email me, and I can help you with your order because I know not everyone is comfortable with online sort of things. Okay, let's keep going. Stamp set also retiring. Okay. Oh, the Christmas countdown calendar. So what we did with ours this year, I'm not going to run up and get it because, you know, you probably wonder where I went to, because mine is already upstairs decorating our family room. And what we did with it is that we didn't put candy in it. Well, maybe last year we had candy and maybe we ate it all. So the candy's not there anymore. But I had little punch outs just of all different names of Jesus. So like all the way each day, we'll take it out and we'll read a Bible passage, highlighting a different name of Jesus. So that's how we used it. Today I was on a Zoom call with one of my demonstrator friends in Alberta, Rose Coleman, and she uses hers. Okay, so instead of using the paper that came with, I mean, she might have the Advent part on one side, but she decorated it with our cardstock, just our different colored cardstock, and she uses it to hold her sponges and her sponge daubers. So each color has its own little drawer. So whenever she needs a specific color sponge dauber, she knows which one it is because she covered the front with whatever color cardstock. Isn't that cool? Okay, if I give you a commentary about every single one, we are not going to get through this book. Okay, so I should just keep going. Maybe I should just keep showing you. Okay. Oh, yep, The Most Wonderful Time Medley. It's a returning favorite, but it's on its way out. I wanted to show you samples, too. So, here's a sample using that designer series paper. It's like a little treat box that I made. Oh, there's some candy here. Okay. And there's a really practical and fun way to use the Wonderful Time Medley. Okay. Is it on sale? That's what you guys are going to ask me. It is 20% off. 20% off, my friends. Okay. Keep going. So the mini coffee carriers are leaving us. The glitter star ornaments are leaving us. Okay. The mossy metal diagonal striped ribbon also leaving. Okay. So I believe these stamp sets are carrying over, so we are okay there. I just want to highlight the things that are leaving. Oh, but what I do want to point out is, for example, this stamp set I believe is carrying over. Okay. But the bundle price will not be available anymore. So if you did want to get the dies, oh, you know what? I am mistaken. Sorry, take that all back. The stamp set is leaving. The dies are staying. But if you want the two together and get the bundle, you also need to get that. So, okay, the stamp sets are leaving. This stamp set is also leaving, but the dies are staying. Okay, so we'll keep going. The bow punch also leaving. Oh, I was going to show you a sample with that. Okay, let me show you the sample. Sorry, there's all these pauses when I go and get my little samples, right? Okay, so that is an example of how to use the stamp set. See how cute it is? I have so many other samples, but I don't want to take up all the time running around, but just wanted to show you. Okay, keep going, keep going. Does anyone have any questions about the retiring products? You understand that this is last chance. Okay, so this will be leaving us. This whole stamp set, the punch, no longer, won't be carrying over. Okay, same with the Dove of Hope bundle. Okay, also heading out. Okay, now the poinsettia stuff, the beaded pearls. Now I'm showing you this. I know that this is already sold out. The plush paper has already been sold out. So don't, too bad, so sad. I'm not sure if the paper is still available. This is gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I wish I had my samples here, but anyway, we'll keep going. Okay. Oh, but don't forget, if you like this, yes, I believe the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but they're carrying over separately. It's just the bundle. The bundle price is the one that you want to nab before it's gone. Okay. Yep. This one's gone too. Okay. The Peaceful Nativity bundle. I was really eyeing that. I feel like this would be really timeless. The stable dies. Like, I feel like that would be really timeless. Okay. Okay. Peace and Joy is heading out. So, giving you an example here of the Peace and Joy bundle. This Trimming the Town Designer Series paper will also be leaving. Okay, so this is a little gift card holder I made. Just like that. Okay, close that back up. Okay. And we'll keep going. Oh, yes, the brightly gleaming stuff heading out. The best way to get this is to get everything, to get the bundle and then get the designer series paper. They work so nicely together. Okay, yes, I'm pretty sure. You're thinking, is anything staying? Most of the things are leaving, so really I'm not sure if this walkthrough is super helpful. Basically, if you have a copy of this catalog, just make sure you get everything that's leaving, because a lot of things are leaving. The Fireside, The Sweetest Time will also be leaving. Okay. Oh, yeah. This stamp set is leaving. But don't worry, the red and green foil is coming back. This stamp set coordinates with our triangle dies, which are in the annual catalog, so those are kind of safe. Okay, so the purpose of this is for you to really just catch that last chance for some things, like these darling gnomes. See, I brought this over to show you guys. This was one of the little pillow gifts that we had at our ladies retreat day not that long ago, but isn't he super cute? So, and I know if you watch me regularly, you'll have seen at my Facebook party to kick off the holiday catalog, I had done a whole gnomes, cards with the gnomes. Okay, yep, this is heading out. You can see I used some of the paper here, and okay, so that's also heading out. Our friend the Moose, also leaving. The Moose Punch. It was a huge seller last year. What's really fun is that you can use the Moose Punch in coordination with the stamp set, but you could use the Moose Punch by itself, just like on this card here. Okay, so last chance to nab that, our friend the Moose. For us Canadians, I think the moose often holds a special spot for us. Okay, yep, Jingle Bells are heading out. The Yuletide Pasture also heading out. I think these are all going, these stamp sets. Okay, the adhesive back snowflakes. These are on sale. I'm pretty sure they're discounted. Quite a number of these are discounted. Okay, so that gives you a good idea that a lot of things are leaving. And then what you'll have to do is go to genevieve.stampinup.net, and then you can actually go to the little tab, go to shop now, and then there's a tab that says something like special offers, and then that's the one that you'll go to see everything that is discounted and leaving. Okay, so I feel like maybe I shouldn't go through everything because so many things are leaving. It's like turning the page and saying, this is leaving, this is leaving, this is staying. Maybe I should show you the things that are staying. I don't know. The Snowflake Splendor, let me tell you about this because I know this was a really, really popular suite this year. So let me tell you about this. So what's going to happen is that the bundle, so the dies and the stamp set together, the bundle will be retiring. However, we will see them separated. We will see them again. Okay, but the paper, the DSP retiring, the snowflake embossing folder retiring. Okay, so I think the blue gems are coming back. So okay, so yeah, hopefully you guys get an idea. I don't know if there's anything else major that I should be pointing out because most things are retiring. So what's really best is for you to go to the website now and check it out. Check out which things are retiring, check out which things are discounted, and while you're there, make sure to check the clearance rack as well. So when this catalog leaves, you know that another one's coming. And there are some beauties in the new one. If you love to see the new things, definitely consider joining my team because we as demonstrators are allowed to order from the new mini catalog, spring catalog already. And so if you are eager to get your hands on some of the new spring stuff, you've got what you want from here and you're ready to get your hands on the new spring stuff, the best way to do it is to just join my team of Team Stick Stampers. We are doing lots all the time. In fact, tonight on our team Facebook page, we have Kylie Bertucci coming to share stamping with us just for Team Stick. So, and we have other guest stampers. Every month we have a different guest stamper, and you can fill your starter kit right now with some things from the spring mini catalog. So let me help you with that, or you can just go to genevieve.stampinup.net and click the join button. It's always the best deal. You get to choose $165 worth of product and pay only $135, no tax, no shipping. Okay, friends, so I guess that's what I wanted to show you today. And, oh, last announcement. Anybody, where's my little postcard I wanted to show you guys? Lost. Okay, here we go. Anybody who shopped with me this past year, so anywhere from January 2020 to now 2020, you are invited to my customer appreciation event. So I'm having 2 dates for it. January 2nd will be, if guidelines allow, will be in person. I've rented this giant community center, which even has a door to the outside, I think, so we can kind of air it out in between, but there's lots of space, and you'll sign up for a time slot to come. So if you're in drivable distance and you've shopped with me in this past year, that event is free for you to come to, assuming that we're allowed to gather with social distance and masking and everything. If you haven't, don't worry, you can still come to this wonderful event where there'll be stamping projects using the new product and gifts and games and special shopping specials. It'll just cost you $15. Okay, so that's my way of kind of kicking off the spring catalog. If you live too far, or you're not comfortable coming to the in-person, or if the in-person doesn't happen because of public health guidelines, we'll just be doing it on January the 3rd virtually. Okay, so that is the plan. You need to let me know by December 19th at the very latest. I think you can still use this link. I haven't closed it up yet. All the other classes for December are closed, full, whatever. But it still has there's a box you can tick if you're eligible to come to the appreciation event, or if you just want to pay and come and check it out, either virtually or in person. So you can use that link. Stampin' for Fun December. Okay, so let me flip this around. I haven't seen any comments come through. I don't know whether that's because you're all busy studying the sale. But don't forget that I do love to read your comments and answer your questions. That's part of what I do. And I know sometimes people are a little nervous that they're bothering me by asking questions, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love when you ask me questions because it helps me to know how to help you. And that is what I want to do. That's why I do what I do. My joy is to bring a little stamping happiness to those of you who want to escape the stresses of life. And I try to do the best that I can. And I'm here to help you and answer your questions. So thank you for being a part of my making my day today to connect with you on Facebook Live. And I hope that I will see you next week, Tuesday at 2. I'll be here again, and I will finish off showcasing this stamp set of the month. Okay, and are there any questions? Make sure to let me know. Thanks, Carrie. It's great to kind of connect with you too. Every time I walk over to your house, I'm always thinking we should go for a walk. We should see each other. It's been so long. Okay, so have a great afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in with me. And don't forget to check out what's going on with the closeout sale and the clearance rack. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.